Welcome back to the Poniente beach in Benidorm. Let us show you how this place changes in autumn season and which new things will you be able to find here if you're coming here on holidays in autumn. We are at the beginning of the Poniente beach, and here, as usual, as every single morning on the weekends, we have groups of pensioners that are bringing their books and are singing typical traditional Spanish songs. Some of them are religious ones, others are just regular ones. This is a tradition by now here on the Poniente beach, while all the rest of people are enjoying the views, the songs, and the still quite warm Mediterranean Sea. Right in front of us, you can see that the beach is absolutely packed with people. It is Sunday and everyone are heading to the beach while they still can. The big news is that right now, all of a sudden, we have all the typical sellers here back again. Dried out fruit and the Dubai chocolate right there in front. The market is back. Not sure what the occasion is. I feel like once the summer is over, they open up this part of the city more for people to enjoy. That is probably a good way of doing it. People are trying to grab pigeons, like the does. Not sure what they're gonna do with them if they grab them, but hey, each one to their own, right? Look at how many there are here on the trees. They're all here on top. Looks very nice, not gonna lie. And here we have already the typical market. This time, look at this, there's bacalao, 18 euros a kilogram. Typical, ooh, these are nice. Typical salchichon, chorizos, typical Spanish food. Some olives of different kind. Obviously souvenirs. Why not? These are, ¿qué son? Torreznos. Es piel de cerdo, ¿no? Let's try it out. It's actually quite disgusting, honestly. Ugh, I don't like it. Typical handmade jewelry here. There's some nice pieces though. Quite cheap. 7, 6, 9, 5 euros, depends. Leather bags, leather belts out here. Look at all these. How much do they cost? I wonder. 20, 25, depends on how big it is. 15 euros is also an option. This is new. Usually in autumn it's not a thing, but this year they did put quite nice. This year, and this is actually to open up the nuts, like a nut cracker, which is a mushroom. That's interesting. Imitation of ceramics, but they do not spoil, they do not break. 3 euros. Magnets of Benidorm. Let's see what else do we have. Usually these markets have some great places to purchase some goodies and some gifts for you, but then there's also other places that, well, just are like typical shops, you know, that sell all typical things that you can buy in a Chinese bazaars. 8 euros for a scarf. Different types of scarves. Loveliest hotels right there in front. There's casual pop art. There's Montemar, which we'll love. They have a gorgeous terrace on top of it. We've been there. It's not like a rooftop, but it's right there. Very lovely. Nice drinks and gorgeous views. Typical place with toys that looks like a fair place. You know, like when you go to a fair here in Benidorm or anywhere else. This is like a typical shop that you would buy some small toys for the kids, or where you could win something. The Poniente beach looks quite busy. There is a strong smell of the sea today, and that is because there's quite a little bit of wind. That's perfectly normal for the time that we are at right now. There's some typical Spanish music. here about and around with some mobility scooters. People are just flying by. It is quite chilly. I don't get how so many people are on the beach. It is very chilly. New artists in the city. These are new ones. We've seen the man, like the white one. We've seen the lady who's all in gold. And this is a brand new one. Not seen that one before. See? Quite a lot of people here. People doing sports. This is the newer part. That's where they've expanded the amount of sports equipment. And this is what a lot of older generations usually are doing. That's where they're coming to. You don't have to pay for the gym, but you have enough for the regular movement, right? And the beach. From here you can see it slightly better on what is going on. Let me zoom it in for you guys. Ooh, green flag, barely any waves at all. A little bit of algae, but nothing more. A lot of people. It's absolutely full. It's busier than the Levante beach probably by now. So there's quite a lot of movement in all this area. We'll show you this side, and on the other side we'll center ourselves on some bars. We'll show you the prices, what's happening in bars, maybe any new places or some good old ones that you love. Yesterday in the live video that we did the live stream that we do every Saturday in the evening, we've passed through Benidorm, the British street, and some people did ask us when we're going to be showing you this area next to the Yellow Submarine that a lot of you enjoy walking here. So today is the day, which means that you can always let us know if you want to see something, and we will be showing it to you guys once it is possible. I'm very surprised with the amount of people there is here. Extremely surprised. This is not a typical thing to see almost in October month. In just a couple of days it's going to be October, but this is too busy for October. Where's all these people coming from? Absolutely different from what we used to see. And this is when we can actually say that yes, this is probably true. The de-stationing of the seasons, like of touristic seasons, is here. It is already starting. And it is a reality inside of our city, because this is what we have. Before, October was way quieter. There were not as many people here. You could see the difference, especially on the Poniente beach, because it never was, let's be honest, a most popular place for international tourists, mostly for national ones. But now there's plenty of tourists here from every single country. People are enjoying the day, and it is almost October and it is packed up. All the nearby hotels, the promenade is as busy as it is in summer usually, even busier. Look at that. This is very strange and we're not used to it in month of October. So it's going to be curious to actually see how this will shift throughout the upcoming weeks. What's going to be happening by winter? What's going to be happening in November month? How busy it will actually be here right now. Because so far, this reminds us of summer. Just look at this. If this isn't summer, I don't know what is. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Let us know if you've switched your seasons and if now you prefer to come in outside season timing, like September, October, November, maybe early spring or early summer. If you've changed throughout the years and switched from busy summer season. Which, by the way, if everyone shifts, this type of season will be busy too. And that's what's happening. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. The sun's shining, but it's not hot at all. It's actually quite chilly. It was quite chilly. Once the sun's here, it is great, but there are some clouds in the sky and there's this strong wind. So it definitely makes a difference. It's not hot any longer. For me, going with a t-shirt I would almost want something to put on top. Giant tunas are accompanying us today. And from here, from this part of the Avenue Jaime I, we're heading to see the bars. All the rest of the trip we'll be checking prices in the nearby bars. So let's go. Let's see if it is as expensive as some other places that we've seen before. By the way, you'll see this video this afternoon, evening time. Don't miss it, because that's where we'll show you a place that has a ridiculous price for a breakfast. Here we have the typical beer place. They have cocktails on offer for €8, jugs for $11.90. Pint, 322 of them, €8. Let's see, pizzas, $12.90. Kebab with a drink, $8.90. You can see the prices here on the screen, by the way. Caña or wine with a tapa, $2.50. Coffee with milk and a muffin, $2.50. That's not bad. These are not bad, not too bad prices. Let's say it like this for the area where we're at. And it is the Poniente beach. Don't forget that these people who are sitting here have all this privileged view. This is the view when we talk about being in a nice place. You'll be shocked what you'll see this evening in the breakfast video. We were thinking a long time where to go. We've decided to show you that place. We've always been wondering what the breakfast will be like there, but let's say we were surprised with pricing and with what you get for the price that you pay. Ooh, day of dancing and live music. That's interesting. Friday live music, by the way. This is the these are some of the hotels situated here in the area. Free buffet, €20, includes water and one consumption. That's not bad at all. Different types of shops and souvenirs here. Let's see, what do they sell? Gucci. See, these types of shirts were confiscated not so long ago, but they're here back again. Traditional English breakfast, small one, $4.95. See, large breakfast, $6.95. See, that's the thing. $4.95, $6.95. Remember these prices for today evening's video, okay? Remember these prices because it will show you the reality of some of the places. Coffee, toast and a croissant here, €3. €3. Coffee, toast and croissant. That's not expensive at all. Typical, this is by the way a typical bakery that sells all the pastry, traditional pastry here from Benidorm. And they also sell some ice cream. A scoop here, by the way, costs $2.30. And 2 scoops cost $3.90. That's quite cheap. We are passing through the Saltoki right now. This is a very unique place, by the way. They have some cocktails, they have some drinks. Coffee here, let's see, espresso $1.50. That's the cheapest coffee you'll able to find here. Bowls, breakfast, offer for a half kilo of meat plus drink, dessert, salad, $39.95. Saltoki Experience it's called. Menu of the day, $19.95. Entree, first, second. Oh, it's like three-piece menu. That's nice. It doesn't say if it has dessert or drink included, but it's $19.95. And it's right here on the Poniente beach. It's literally right here. Privileged views. And this is good pricing. These places are incredible. You can get a typical Spanish breakfast for under €4. How cheap is that? Nearby fancy hotels, H10 Porto Poniente. This is a 4-star superior hotel. A lovely place. I love the design, everything about it. Very good service overall. Fancy place, Mediterranean style, by the way. That's how they oriented themselves. They're right next to the beach, so obviously the theme has to be similar to where they are at. And many more bars right here next to us. Let's put it slightly closer like this. This is the pedestrian priority street, by the way, which means that there's barely any cars here unless there is like a taxi or something that needs to pass by. Some gastro bars, which are the gastronomic urban gastro bar, they call themselves. Here it's not as busy, but the terrace is absolutely packed with people. They have breakfast options here. Ooh, look at this. English breakfast, small 650, full English 850, which is like a double. That's not bad at all. See, that was not focusing. There we go. American pancakes, 850. That's all right. Classics, beans and toast. That's not bad pricing at all for these type of places. Not bad at all. And the terrace is really busy. That's how we know it has to be a good place. Wraps, salads, Caesar salad, 11.50 in this place. That's not bad at all. I mean, here you definitely get privileged location. That's the truth about it. It's slightly quieter than in all other parts because there is no direct giant amount of cars passing by here. It is peaceful in this area. Definitely is. And right here nearby we have the Mar Blau Hotel, which is also a cheap hotel, because you can see it better. It is quite a cheap hotel, not expensive whatsoever, good service and privileged location. Montemar 3-star hotel, it is quite a big one. You have all this and then this building right here. It's all the same hotel, and right there on the top you have the terrace with some nice drinks right there. And you'll have the views towards all the entire Poniente beach from the top and a little bit of the old town. So that definitely is a lovely place. Ooh, someone celebrated their 60th birthday. Happy birthday. I just see the balloons right there. So it's a 3-star hotel, quite affordable, very nice pricing. Are they changing something out here back again? This is the casual pop art. All this area is gone. They're doing something out there. Back again. That is interesting. This hotel, by the way, allows pets. Take that into consideration if you're traveling with a pet, or if you do not want to be in a hotel that had pets previously in terms of allergies or smells or etc. Just bear that in mind. Refuel, cafe, bar, restaurant. They have here a lot of cocktails, a lot of drinks, breakfast. It's always busy. This place is always busy. It's always packed up with people, and that's because they have a very nice pricing. They have breakfast, brunches, classics, different. Let me show you. There we go. A lot of meals right here. Some people passing by. Overall, really nice place to go. Really busy, which is for a reason. Zodiac here also quite busy. They have scrambled eggs with something, toast, 380, 250, pasta here, tapas, baguette, less than 10 euros for everything. Let's see here, entrees, typical Colombian food as well. Look at this. Fried eggs, Colombian and international meals here. That's not bad. And right here at the bottom we have the Yellow Submarine, which is where we're heading on right now. We're heading back to the place where we started today's video. And we have two things to show you. The Yellow Submarine and the other place that is all ready and finished by now. Yellow Submarine is right here at the bottom. Very popular place too, by the way. Not so busy though. There's just a couple of tables here. Minimum payment on card machine, 10 euros they say. It's a nice terrace. It's a typical place here where you can just sit on the sunshine and enjoy all the views that you have, which is the Dove Park and the Poniente Beach. Right here next to the Yellow Submarine, We have police officers with their beach boogies. These are the ones, the electric ones. And we have this place right here. Officially, it's all done. It's all finished. Except for the pool. The pool is not ready just yet, as far as I can see. This is the Hotel Villa España, the 4-star hotel, the brand new one that they've changed not so long ago. Their grand entrance, which I think they're changing it still, but you can enter from this side already as a lobby. Main entrance, 4 stars, rooms with privileged view, their new logo, and right there at the top we have the infinity swimming pool that still is not done just yet. There's still some things out there. It's not open, but all the rest is all ready to go. Looks quite nice, honestly. I'm lacking some flowers maybe on the entrance, some plants, but apart from that, the entrance, finally there is an entrance directly from here towards the Poniente beach. Finally, it's all done and set. Let us know if you've stayed in this hotel and if you've enjoyed the experience. We might be doing a video here this winter about our own personal experience. All the bars here nearby are also packed up with people. All the hotel bars. Quite a lot of buses bringing people to Benidorm, picking people up. This is the airport shuttle service, by the way. Quite a lot of people in general having walks, going with bicycles, doing some sports, a lot of movement. Way more than what we would normally expect for last day of September, beginning of October. Let us know what you think about that. Thank you for accompanying us for today's short walk down the Poniente beach, its bars and the beachfront. This is the busiest we've seen it and the noisiest we've seen it in a long while. Honestly, very strange to see Benidorm like this, because this is totally unusual. There should not be as many people here as there are right now, and there's crowds literally passing by here, there, everywhere. There's crowds everywhere we go. People waiting for the buses to pick them up. People being dropped here from the shuttle, just starting their holidays. This is packed. This is the busiest we've seen it in a long time. What's going to be happening in October? We'll see. Thank you for accompanying us, and we'll see you in today's evening video with typical Benidorm breakfast. We were shocked with the price and what we got for it. I'm just gonna tell you that. We'll see you then. Don't miss it. Bye.